Congrats on the new deal. You must be pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, pretty excited. Obviously good to lock something down before the season really kicked off, sort of thing. So pleased with how things have progressed with the new changes around the club, and really looking forward to this year obviously and next year including.
A lot of confidence has been instilled in you, I guess, from Thorny's decision to sort of banish Frizz, and you're the main man in terms of the 9 jersey at the moment.
Yeah, Thorny's put a lot of trust in that, and I've worked with him over the past few years with Queensland Country and Queensland Under-20s as well. So pretty stoked about that. But myself, I'm still developing as a player, so I'm just still working hard each session to try and improve as best I can, and turn this club around to where we need to be.
How big's he been for you the last few years? Because he seems like a great guy to play under, and you've had a fair chunk of him.
Yeah, he's awesome. If you talk to a lot of the players, they'll say the same thing. He's quite demanding in his standards and everything like that. But no, that's a professional coach, and that's a professional outfit that we need to be. So where he is tough in that regard, he's also very kind-hearted, and really respects each and every one of the players.
He's the kind of bloke, I guess, you hate to disappoint.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and I think that's an integral part as a coach's role. You got the playing group support and playing for them. Obviously you play for your state and your family and things like that, but he is a bloke that you really don't want to disappoint when you go out there and play.
Yeah. Mate, so tell us about your development, where you think you need to improve and that sort of thing.
Oh, obviously every part of my game. Added goal kicking in over the last few years, been quietly working away at that. But I think any player will probably say the same thing. Every part of their game needs improvement. They can never be the best that they can be. So there's always improvement everywhere, and I'm working closely with most of the coaches, and trying to pick up little tricks that I can keep adding to my game each week.
That's more responsibility, I guess, in handling the goal kicking. That's been a problem here for the last few years.
Yeah.
If that's a new thing to your game, how have you approached it? Because you seem to be doing pretty well at it.
No, it's been I've kicked over for a long period of time, but not being a first choice goal kicker sort of thing. So it's always been going on, in the back room sort of thing like that. And I think with that as well, just the game management stuff, working hard with Jono to try and direct the side around the park. I think we've built a pretty good relationship so far in the two or three games we've played. So I'm really excited to see how that can continue to build over the coming weeks.
How's it been going, and what's Jono like as a 10 to work with?
Yeah, Jono's good. He's got a wealth of experience. Obviously, been here, been down at the Waratahs Force, had a 2-week stint in the Rebels, and he's obviously been overseas at Worcester as well. So, he's a calm head. He's very demanding in what he calls and where he wants the play going. So, as a 9, it helps having a 10 like that. It gives you the early calls, and it makes your job a hell of a lot easier.
Is it true that you've worked with Hamish? Is he just an older version of Hamish?
Yeah,
like the words that are going around.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see those comparisons. They're both tough roosters. They love defending, and the way they play, pretty similar. They'll take the line on if they need to, but they can shift that point of attack as well. So, I can definitely see those comparisons drawn between them.
Hamish is probably going to get a little bit more of a go in coming weeks, just judging by what Thorny reckons. There's a lot of big raps on him. What do you reckon about Hamish as a player and your combination with him, which has been building for a little while?
Yeah, Hamish is he's a great fella, and he works hard at his game. It was awesome for us during the NRC for Queensland Country, and he's still just turned 20 on Saturday, so he's just starting his career, and he's just going to continue to build and build and build. And as I said, those similar attributes between the two of them. Hammer's also got a very, very big kick. I think that's crucial for a 10. So he doesn't mind the hard work, and he's just going to get better and better each time he plays.
Does it feel sometimes like Queensland Country's just been promoted to Super Rugby?
Not really. There's a few blokes going around that were in that Queensland Country side. And as you said earlier, Thorny puts a lot of faith in those blokes, and they don't want to do him, let him down or anything like that. So for those blokes that did make their debut on the weekend through the Country Boys, they were sensational when they did come on. And I thought Liam Wright was awesome. He came on, started his first game after just debuting last week. Still at 20, and he's got a hell of a future ahead of him.
Must be good fun to play in behind that pack. Sorry.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We got some really big ball carriers in there, and if they can get us on that front foot, it makes my job and the back line's job a lot easier, especially with Taniela, who can just, he just keeps amazing us and what he can do each week. just his go forward, his leg drive is sensational. I haven't seen it on another player like that before.
Those blokes probably have another big week this week in terms of the Bulls. I mean, as they say, won and lost in the forwards, but more so sort of this week than any other week, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, definitely. The Bulls, we've had a look at them, and I think they've got a new coach in this year, and they've sort of changed up the way they're playing. They're not as a traditional Bulls South African side that we've probably used to seeing in the past. They like to go from width to width. They play a pretty expansive style with offloading and things like that. So where there's still areas of their game that they do keep pretty similar with the mauling and things like that, they've probably tried to tweak a bit of their game and add a few little things up their arsenal. So they're going to be really good this weekend. Obviously travelling down here, hopefully the humidity can keep up a bit so we can see how they go with that. But tough side, really good to go forward they get from their forwards. So I think as Kane mentioned yesterday, if we can nullify that, it'll go a long way into determining who wins the match.
How much confidence do you blokes take out of last weekend, and sort of what's the mood been like since then? Obviously, Thorny's been pretty keen to keep a lid on it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's been one win, played 2 games, lost 1-1-1. So, nothing's been spoken about being, how good is that? It's back to the drawing board, back to the training paddock, and just doing the things we've been doing each week, just trying to work hard and continue to build as a group and build relationships within the side and combinations. So, we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves at all.
Obviously a double header, first game of the Super W this weekend. Judging by the tens, which I'm sure you guys watching, Queensland, New South Wales probably going to be a great start to the competition.
Yeah, definitely. That final was, awesome at Suncorp. So it'll be good to see, a great crowd out this Saturday with the double header, first weekend of the Super Women's competition, and who are better diverse than New South Wales. So I think they went a golden point in the tens final. So I'm sure it'll be another hotly contested match.
Words are very short about his horses.
I do it, mate. I call him Fathead.
Can't believe Barry's copped it.
Mate, the more.
So you got 2 sniffs on there. You're going to have 3 sniffs on it.